Now I see where we are. Now, that is the area where we actually get to face... Where we get to face the Elite Combine face to face rather than just at the end. Because, I mean, we did face the Elite Combine in the section before this underground area. When we had to do that. When we had to do that stupid, energy core thing. But it was toward the end, and really, I was just more focused on running away and staying alive and completing that section than facing them. But now we actually get to face them. Now we don't really have a choice. And luckily, I have full health and a good bit of suit energy, so I should be okay. Think I'm gonna get past this section and call it an episode. Although this section, I was actually gonna say that this section isn't, or it could be somewhat difficult, but then what section hasn't been difficult? Most of the game has been difficult, considering that I'm playing this on hard, so it's on... One would expect the game to be difficult when playing on the hardest difficulty setting. I would imagine you sacks... Alright, I don't have... But I got some more shotgun ammo. And that may not have been the best move, but... wanted to take him out quickly. Great. I was trying to find where his weapon dropped without falling back down, but whatever. It's not like it's a lethal drop or anything. Oh crap. Wow, I just realized that I went through the entire... I had like more than 100 pistol rounds, and I just went through it all. I just realized. Yeah, see, I knew there was gonna be... I thought I heard an enemy. Quickly, F6. Really? Really? How the hell did I just get hit? Where is he? There he is. You know what? I better save the pulse rifle for the Elite Combine. Oh, screw you. Come on. Come on. Really? Fine, whatever. I'm not risking falling down just for some little... Well, yeah, okay, it's not really a little. But still. I'm not risking falling down just for some ammo. Okay, almost full health and almost full energy. Let me just do this real quick so I don't get screwed over by this later. We're almost set. We are pretty set to tackle this section and face those Combine elites. Alright, let's do this. Forgot to blow the barrel up. Don't want to leave that there in case. I end up getting blown up by it when I'm when I'm riding the elevator and die already. Holy crap. Well, that sucks. That's not gonna go well. Maybe I should just use the shotgun here. Because I'm well aware that I'm gonna get ambushed by a bunch of assholes like that. That guy was just dumb asshole. Being only at 25 health after having 100 health and like 80% energy. Well, considering that the enemy always has a freaking high point advantage on you, I can see how I would lose that much health. Yeah. The game is just gonna get tougher from here on out. Well, I'm kind of in a very bad position right now because I was hoping to have a good amount of health and energy to face the elite Combine, but I barely have any health at all now. And that is not very good. Not very good at all. Okay, welcome back, guys. So, yeah, that was fairly tough. Fairly tough indeed. But I finally managed to get past this area. What I ended up doing was, I ended up actually reloading a save. So I ended up redoing the whole first section. I ended up redoing the section from down there when I pulled the lever to bring the elevator over to there, and then go back and then come over here. I ended up redoing that section using the crossbow and the shotgun. So that ended up going pretty well. And then when I got stuck over here, where I got stuck over here, or yeah, down there, I ended up actually going over to this area right here and taking out the guy that came out from wherever it is he came out of. So that made it a bit easier because then I had plenty more health and I was able to come up, get over here, kill the elite combine that drops down here. Then it actually got kind of stuck a little bit, but you had to drop down onto this little thing over here, which come up over here. Actually, as you're going here, there's a guy that comes up down there and pulls the lever to bring the elevator to him, but I killed him. And then I actually got stuck on a porch in here because it was a bit tough, because once you get up into this catwalk and go up the ladder, 2 more elite combine drop from down there. And one of the combine elites, actually, no matter what you do, he always shoots a pulse grenade at you. Always. So I actually ended up doing, even though it's not an achievement, I ended up doing it anyway because this was the only way, as far as I know, to deal with that situation, is use a gravity gun to send it back at him. So yeah, deal with him and then deal with these 2 enemies actually ended up having to use my my machine gun grenades, as evident by these 2 singe marks, to deal with them, these 2 assholes. And yeah, well, then that's what happened, and that brings us to where I am right now. Also, I had to deal with this hopper mine, which I actually ended up picking up as soon as I dropped down. That could have been grim, actually. I could have ended up losing some health. But yeah, so finally managed to get past this pain in the ass area. This was actually this was one of the only 3 areas that's really tough. This section, the section with so far anyway, so far. There's actually the house section that I was talking about may actually be pretty tough as well. And considering that you have to deal with a bunch of turrets, and turrets are a lot tougher. And actually, these turrets are auto turrets. They're not like stationary turrets that are on legs. So anyway, let's keep going, and as I've said, I'm gonna call it an episode here. Oh, look at that. We're actually on chapter 11, Follow Freeman. So the part that I was thinking about, the house part, is actually in the... I'm not gonna...
Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you.
Okay.
You lead the way!
So, yeah, this is the part that I was talking about, the part with the house. Well, not right now, but we're getting to that part. So it was actually in the next chapter, not chapter 10, but chapter 11. But this is a perfect place to call it an episode, considering that this is the beginning of a new chapter. And I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting in this episode. So I'm probably not going to keep everything in, because I feel like it's probably been like an hour and a half at least. So this only 3 sections in this. I've only went through 6. I've only went through 3 sections in this episode, but that alone took a long time because of the difficulty of the first and third sections. The second section wasn't difficult at all. I mean, there were a whole bunch of poison crabs and 1 poison zombie. Of course, I deal with the poison zombie at a distance, so he wasn't really much of a problem. But yeah, so really it wasn't that difficult to deal with at all. Other than the only tough part was that one section with the man-hacks, but I got through that part pretty easily by just running away and not having to deal with them. But yeah, like I said, it's probably been like an hour and a half. That's how long it took to complete this episode. So I'm probably going to be doing a lot of cutting to bring it down to the 30-minute mark or something, or a little bit more than that, maybe like 32, 33 minutes, a little bit of an extended episode. I don't think I'm going to be doing like a 40, 50-minute episode because I don't know. I know I personally don't really like watching episodes of that length. I feel that it's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. I think that like about 20, 30 minutes is the best length for an episode. So, yeah, anyway, without further ado, I bid you all farewell, and I shall catch you in the next episode where we shall start the next chapter. See ya, guys.